Good question. Imagine that, right?
It doesn't happen very often.
Usually it's just asking a question, not always a good. No, I'm just kidding. There are no stupid questions, only stupid. Yeah. Anywho.
Just call me stupid.
I didn't feel you into it. I was just quoting a movie. We were quoting movies today. All right. So I'm controlling that outside arm, right, to keep from punching. Okay. And if any of you guys felt kind of awkward trying to pull your leg through there, right? It is kind of awkward, and if you're not comfortable with it, and if they're not moving, or you're longer or less flexible like me, it can be difficult. Okay. So instead, we're going to use that as bait. All right. So break him down. I'm going to get inside, control that bicep, right? And switch sides so you guys can actually see. And I start making my angle. I'm going to slide my knee in and switch to his wrist, right? So this arm is pretty well controlled. I'm controlling his posture, okay? I can wrap that foot over. We've talked about damn good guard before where I control this outside arm, okay? But instead, I'm actually trying to get him to move this outside arm, okay? Yep. So he's thinking about punching me with that hand. Right? So he pulls that arm back, and I'm going to slide out and switch on him. And wrap it up. Switch my hips. Again, I got to use my legs to get my angle, and then I can lock it up. If I want to finish here, I pull down on the head, or I can pull and get my angle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm controlling one side of their body to get them to try to pull the other side out. Right? And that'll allow me to wrap my leg over the top. So I got to be ready on this side here that I'm controlling. This leg isn't going to go over the top anymore. It's going over the bottom. When he makes space on this side with his other arm, right? So if he pulls that out, thinks he can go under my leg, whatever it is, that's where I'm going to kick through. Make sense? So person on top, all right? Once you get that arm controlled, I want you to think about pulling the other arm out, whether you're trying to throw the leg by, whether you're thinking about punching, right, for fighting, whichever. So we're baiting with the first side to get the second. And yes, if anybody wonders, that is basically a spider hook. It's the same thing we would do with a gi, holding on the spider hook, right? It's just we're controlling the collar of the wrist. Okay? With an MMA glove, it's even better control. You just can't grab in the glove. Questions? Can you do it again? You want to see it? Yeah, sure. Here, I'll have you do it to Lexi. So that Andrew can see. I know, right? Make you do stuff.
Pressure now.
That's what you get.
Pressure.
Volunteer.
A lot of pressure.
Volunteer. Yep. So we break her down. Yep. Swim inside an arm. Yep. Control. Yep. Good. Slide it out. Yep. Nope. Don't pull that. Yep. I want to pull that knee back. Push.
Why am I doing it? I did it so flawlessly
Yep.
before.
Switch. There you go. It's because last time she pulled her arm back instead of up. Does that make sense? So if she keeps that pressure on you while she's punching, it's going to be harder for you to get that leg through.
Got it.
Right? So you actually want to switch your hip back underneath her so that that leg is a little bit more free. Yep. Get control. Yep. Shin on. Good.
If she stays there, I
Now,
don't think
switch
I
your
can
hip
do
back
it
out
yet.
to this direction.
Yeah, I get it, but wouldn't I wait until there's a little more space or no?
Sure. Yeah. As long as she's posturing down like that, she's not in danger.
Okay.
But when she wants to hit you, she postures up. Bam. And we kick. Shin. Grab your shin. There you go. Yeah. Pull it into your face. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So again, very situational.
A few more times.
But we're trying to bait into that second leg.
Yeah. You almost did that knot.
What's that?
It's the
Kneel knot?
posture. Williams posture. The kneel knot.
Kneel knot.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have no idea.
Take your word for it. Learn something every day. All right, give it a shot. 1, 2, 3.